Hello, Scott Thomas here with Stewardship Matters on building your perfect portfolio. There are 6 elements that go into building your retirement. 2 are out of your control: market returns and governmental policy regarding taxation, savings, and entitlement. 2 you have some control over: longevity and your employment. And 2 you have total control over: saving versus spending and portfolio risk. We're going to talk about portfolio risk. You've likely been to a financial advisor before who used subjective risk questionnaires based upon psychological theory, not quantitative math. This dominated the industry for decades, and only recently has a new option arose for accurately assessing how we invest something very important: your money. Subjectivity has perpetrated stereotypes in the past. You're young? Well, you're going to be chasing aggressive growth. Your retirement age? You must be extremely risk adverse. The problem with subjective risk questionnaires is they nearly always miss the mark. At my practice, we utilize a different approach. I use math to pinpoint your exact risk tolerance. Using award-winning technology that's based upon Nobel Prize-winning framework, we're able to quantify your risk tolerance into a simple risk number between 1 and 99. This is based on actual dollars that you have today to assess how much you're willing to risk or lose in exchange for an opportunity at a specific gain. This results in a quantified and objective outcome, which you're in charge of. If you think the results are off, we have a more detailed approach that can help you drill down to your specific comfort zone. My approach boils down to 3 simple steps to help you identify your financial goals and meet your expectations. Unlike many of my competitors, this approach ensures that every decision we make is centered around building the perfect portfolio of investments for you. To capture your goals and objectives, we start with capturing your specific risk number. This analysis and report is called the risk fingerprint, and for a multitude of reasons has often been referred to by my clients as their sleep number. After we pinpoint your exact risk number, we then analyze your investments to see if they line up with your true risk-reward tolerance. We then tailor your current portfolio, or we build you a new one to align with the unique risk fingerprint. Finally, we'll look at the big picture and chart a clear and intuitive path towards your retirement goals. It's a simple, intuitive questionnaire. At the end of this presentation, we have a link for a free tool. After we identify your risk number, we'll look at your current portfolio and see how it lines up with your true appetite for risk. 4 out of 5 investors have more risk than they know. And more often than not, when I talk to a new client, I see a situation illustrated like the image to the right. The client's risk number is a 56, but yet they're invested like an 86. This means that they should reassess their investments and get them on the right track for achieving their financial goals. The good news is, even if your current investments are over or under leveraged for your risk tolerance, I will ensure that moving forward they are in sync. After talking more about your goals, objectives, hopes, and fears, I will offer different financial advice which we will ensure matches your risk tolerance before we purchase anything. You will be able to view your dividends and expense ratios all in one place to ensure that we meet your specific objectives. Once we get your portfolio's risk aligned correctly, we can dive deeper and look into the risk and reward potential in a visual format for each investment opportunity. This is a tool that's powerful enough to meet my needs and simple enough for you to understand without a degree in mathematics. My stress test shows how your portfolio would have fared during the significant market environments over the past 8 years, and explain more about each market condition and why the portfolio would have underperformed or overperformed in each situation. The final step for us is to take a look at your long-term goals, come up with a strategy for your retirement. Using your current amount for investment, monthly savings, risk number, retirement year, monthly withdrawal amount, we can predict how much you'll need for retirement and what the probability of achieving that result is. This is a big decision, and we don't have to decide it all at once, but the good news is that we can plug and play and see instantly the changes in variable amounts affect your ability to meet your retirement goals. Your next right step. Maybe it's to go to our website. You can go find out what your risk number is for free. It's located at www.stewardshipmatters.net. Or you can give me a call, 407-644-9411, to discuss your situation. Remember, we can't control market returns, but we can control portfolio risk.